Good morning. All right, Lori Teller, am I still buffering? Lori Teller, am I still buffering? I'm still buffering? Okay. All right. When did I start buffering? At the beginning or a little while ago? Okay. Well, anyway, I don't know how long I've been buffering, but I was talking about my weekend, and I was telling you all I attended Brother Rich's gathering and many other very prolific speakers at Stone Mountain, and we climbed the mountain. And that's my mountain. I've climbed it 5 o'clock in the morning by myself with a cup of coffee, because that's my thing. I like to watch the sunrise. Okay. And I was saying how I was wiped out because I hadn't climbed that mountain in a little while, but I love that park. I attended Sharif El-Bey's lecture yesterday evening. I was telling you all I had a nice weekend. And then I went on to make my point about how good it is for organic people to come together in order to raise the frequency and vibration of the love. And how you do that is through empathy and compassion by interfacing on a physical, level with each other. And that's being highly discouraged. And that's being tied into this reading. You understand? Because I told you they had something in Atlanta called Wind Down Wednesday. And a huge cloud came when the weather was perfect and wiped everything out. Hurricane winds. It felt like hurricane winds, lightning, thunder. And when everything cleared out, everybody packed up and already left. And the spirit showed me then that was orchestrated. That was an orchestrated storm by HAARP. Y'all know HAARP can create storms. They can create a blizzard, a snowstorm, because they did it when they were going through Native American territory with the gas pipelines and the people were protesting. This is something that HAARP does, okay? Somebody let me know y'all can still hear me. Somebody let me know y'all can still hear me. Okay. So the reason the spirit showed me how it's discouraged for organic people to come together and interface with each other, to practice empathy, compassion, and exchange energy. They know what happens. They literally know what happens when you physically, because, your whole body is electric. What is the highest conductor of electricity? It's water, just like the planet. The planet is more water than landmass. Your body is more water than landmass. And they know that with all the electricity in your body, when organic people of a high frequency and vibration all come together, and they all are of one mind and high vibrational thoughts of the reality that they want to project. Okay. And we create our own reality from our subconscious mind. Okay. We create our reality from the subconscious mind. That's how they control you through movies, by showing you what they want you to project, by implanting in your subconscious mind what you're taking in. So when you have a lot of high vibrational people come together in unison with high vibrational thoughts and have the right thinking in their subconscious mind about the reality that they want to project for themselves, you will manifest that. And that's why they discourage organic people from coming and gathering together. Now, the evening before the Stone Mountain climb, what happened was there was a huge storm. There was a huge thunder and lightning storm that was HAARP orchestrated as well. And they started showing on the news all these streets in Atlanta completely flooded, literally cars toppled. But it wasn't like that everywhere, but they're showing this in the news. And they're trying to break something up and discourage people from going forward in that gathering at Stone Mountain. But you understand, when you ignore all of the distractions, and when you ignore things that are trying to create illusions for you, and you focus your mind, it's going to be sunny, it's going to be beautiful, and I'm going to go forward with my plans, and nothing's going to stop me. By the time it was time to climb that mountain, the weather had completely dried up and cleared up, and it was like the storm never happened. But that was a harp orchestrated storm that they then conjured once they were aware of these plans for organic people of a high vibration to come together with their collective consciousness, because they know all that energy and electricity behind the same thought of how you want your reality to be will cause that reality to manifest. Okay. All right. Now that I've said that and got that out the way, all right. Y'all heard everything I said? Okay. So anyway, whoever you are, this is something, a program that you were entered into some time ago. Okay. A lot of you all don't even realize just how divine you are, and just how divine your DNA is, the type of energy you manifest, and what a powerful manifester that you are. Okay. And just like I said before, when you're a powerful manifester, and the people on the planet that have the most power and energy, I told you the most important thing is control of people's subconscious mind, which is why the powers that be that want to control the reality here knew how important it was to control media, every form of communication, from back in the day before the internet, from movies to TVs to the books your children are educated with in school, to magazines, to images, to children's toys, the doll babies your daughters play with. They knew how important every form of communication needed to be controlled, from your European Bible, the colonized version, everything, every form of media. Media is just any form of communication coming through to you, okay? Whether it's through images that you see in the TV, toys your children play with, books read to them, every form of the news, the television shows, the programming, every form of media had to be controlled, because you're a powerful manifester and you're an organic human. They know you have the power to manifest. So if they can control what you believe in your subconscious mind, that is what's going to be manifested, right? Okay. Certain ones of you are so divine and so powerful, and the ability to manifest in you is so strong that you were targeted, in a sense, for what they're using in technology right now, which is a combination of magic and technology together. Okay. Now, you all know this Neuralink device is nothing new. They've been chipping people since way back in the day, in the 40s, when they were doing experiments with the bull and doing something. They put chips in a bull to see if that bull, they could make it stop charging and make it docile. They've been doing mind control experiments for as far back as your great great grandmother. Okay, with these chips that they've been putting in humans. Whoever you are, a lot of you all don't even know that you have these chips inside of you. Okay, because some, you can't feel them, obviously, but the upgraded chip that they have been putting in a lot of people don't realize have it's some kind of neurological remote viewing technology that they do have. Okay. And it's got a camera that has some kind of sperm attached to the end of it, and it goes into your eye. And it can see through your eye everything you can see, everything you can, everything you say they can hear. And that's a whole nother level of surveillance. You understand? So where you at with it right now, is for somebody who's truly, truly divine, and you're divine because you're a Hierophant energy. You have a level of purity in your heart. Now, I'm not saying that because it's balanced to everything. Everybody has light and dark. Everybody has the capability of operating in the light and in the dark. We're both polarities at all times. You understand? And Hierophant energies that operate in the light, in their north node, you have come through the dark and found the light. Okay, you found the light through shadow work, through elevating your mind, through accountability, and many other initiations that you had to go through and test to get to where you are. But you do have a dark side too, and sometimes you got to use your dark side to defend the light, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's all about balance. You understand? So when I say you have a high level of purity, you really do have a pure heart. You really don't have bad intentions toward anyone. You really, really, truly do want peace on earth. You really don't seek out, you really seek out to be a humanitarian and to do what's best for everybody else. Okay. But it's still balanced where, it starts with self-love. Whoever you are, the level of purity in your heart is what makes you divine. You understand? And because you have a very, very pure heart, it don't mean that you won't go in the dark, like I said, when you come up against enemies. When you come up against enemies, people might find it hard to believe your heart is pure because you might get real gutter. Okay. Sometimes people think that you don't have a pure heart if they see you in some gutter energy. But hey, sometimes you got to go in the dark to defend the light. It's all about intention. Okay. Now, I feel like this is a feminine I'm talking to. You have a child's father that back in the day was approached by somebody in your family, and they received a contract from Elon Musk. Okay. Not directly. That contract came, of course, through middlemen and other people. You were a part of an experiment whereby they wanted, because you're divine and because they don't have your level of power, your sacral energy is very powerful. And I heard somebody say love is the new currency, high vibrational energy. It absolutely is. It 100% is. To be able to manifest, you need your energy to be of a very high vibration. You understand? And a lot of people don't have that kind of energy that you have, that you create in your sacral chakra. And you have it again because you did your shadow work, and because on the mental plane, your thoughts are high vibrational. Okay. And whoever these people are, this group, they want to utilize, and I told you before, a healed woman carries the source of God's power on earth. And these archon spirits are the ones that want to utilize God's energy for their own agendas. You understand? And that would include Elon Musk and his little group. You understand? And they have made advancements in technology far beyond what you can even Google and see on the internet. It's way further along than that. You understand? But they need your energy. And they've been using your energy collectively for a very long time without you all realizing it and knowing it. Because a lot of your energy was being suppressed through religion, through religious dogma, and patriarchal society, and a whole lot of other things that stopped you from being aware of how your energy was being directed, and you were participating without realizing it. But in 2025, today, we are completely aware of our energy. We are completely aware of energy harvesting. We are completely aware of narcissistic abuse and the narcissistic energy, how it manipulates empaths to get their energy. So in the past, you were a part of a program whereby Elon Musk and his group of monkeys and the government in compliance with him, they gave somebody in your family an offer for a very All right. So what Elon Musk and his group of monkeys did, he was looking and seeking out healed individuals that are organic humans to access their energy specifically, and you were one of those people. And he made an offer to someone in your family to contract and gather a group of people to come against you, whoever you are. Now, not everybody, but some of you all that are truly, truly divine, whether you realize it or not, either at birth or in surgery or a family member or a lover, they set you up to be chipped in some kind of a way. It could have been through vaccinations back in the day, whatever the case may be. But either way, that Neuralink technology that was placed in your body, some of you all are unaware that you are walking around right now with chips in your body. A lot, I don't have no chip in my body. Okay, but when you think, when you're thinking of something and then it pops up on your phone or it pops up on your computer in your feed and you didn't even say it out loud, you're like, oh my God, why everything I think pops up on my phone? The reason it's happening like that is because that chip in your body is linking up with a much larger computer. Their goal is to literally chip everybody goddamn they can on the planet and hook it up to a computer so that they can monitor you and monitor your thoughts. They want to play God and have a bunch of robots whereby they can stay in control and harness off of your energy forever and control Earth, period. Okay. And there's a much larger computer, literally, that all these chips in your bodies are picking up on. And that's why your thoughts cause certain things to come up in your Google, on your YouTube. Things pop up, ads pop up, commercials. If you got a toenail that's thick and you're looking for how to fix your toenail and you don't say nothing out loud, and you just look at your toenail and you think, I got to get some toenail fungus or something like that, and you get a whole bunch of toenail fungus ads on your YouTube commercials, it's because that chip is in your body and it's going to a main computer. And that main computer is going to be marketing to you whatever you're thinking about and what's going on with you. And if that's happening to you, it's a good chance that you already have this chip inside of your body. Okay. Now, because whoever I'm talking to, your energy is so divine, you were one of the people that was specifically targeted. And what's going on right now is you were a tough cookie to crack because they thought that they were going to be using you like a human battery and completely wiping out all the energy in your sacral chakra over and over again as you replenish it for them. And they thought they were going to do that through a lover. Okay. For somebody, your child's father took an agreement with someone from your family that got this contract to be a part of a coven whereby they would take your sexual energy and give it to these people. And this is where spirit science comes into play. They're mixing technology along with magic. You understand? And magic is nothing but what you can't see with the naked eye. It ain't no different than pressing your remote control and turning your TV on. You understand? So they have quantified magic and broken it down all the way to the point where, I mean, you don't even have to call it magic anymore. It's just what you can't see with the naked eye. So, but they use covens, cults, and they also use technological devices as well in order to take your energy and to put your energy the same way you plug it up to a phone charger into devices that go for them. They could run a whole fucking city off your energy, just like in that cartoon Disney movie, Monsters, Inc. That's real shit. You understand? But because your energy is so pure and so divine, they needed more for you. They wanted a direct plug to your womb. Okay. And that's why they made an offer to your child's father. This could have been over 25, 30 years ago. Okay. But you're not with the father of your children no more. You left them in the dust a long time ago. So what they did was they made an offer to someone you was in a relationship in recent years. Okay. I don't think you're in a relationship right now, but they made an offer because your child's father no longer had access to you, to whoever the person you was most recently with. And right now that person, I don't get that you've been dealing with them in recent years, but because they might be the last relationship that you had, they thought that person would be able to regain access to you, sexual access, but they failed in regaining sexual access to you. They might have collaborated with others that you might have dated after them to make them an offer to get your sacral energy. In other words, have you catfished, but you said no to the catfish too. You understand? So these people have given up because in order for them to work what they have with you, they need to be able to access your womb energy either through sex, or they need to be able to access it on the spiritual realm, how they did it when you were a child. They would have people come to you astrally, or come to you on the ethereal plane and directly siphon your energy from your solar plexus and your sacral chakra. But in current day, you and many, many other divine men and women have learned how to spiritually protect all of your energy bodies. You know, you're not just this physical body. You know, you have other energy bodies and you're aware of them, and you understand through. That's how this gonna be happening. Y'all know what it is. I don't even got to explain that shit. Y'all know what it is. There are many different methods, and they don't like when I say that. They don't like when I tell you how to call your energy back because they're frustrated because they're trying to get your energy. You understand? What I said is you say your affirmations, you say your prayers, your spells, whatever you want to call them, your invocations, call your energy back. A lot of people call it prayer. It don't matter what the name is. You have power in your tongue. There's power in your tongue, and you call your energy back. Abracadabra. That's where they got abracadabra from in the goddamn Cinderella bitch Disney movie. You know what I'm talking about. Abracadabra is actually the word in Hebrew. Abracadabra is how it's pronounced. Okay. I will create as I speak. Right? There's words in the sword of the spirit, which is how we fight with our tongue. Because the spirit is something you can't, throw your fist up with. You throw your fist up with your tongue, with your words, when you invoke them with that ether, the element of your throat chakra, right? So you can call your energy back, and it's frustrating for them because it's hard, because there's several methods they've been using because they fucking coons and clowns. They fucking monkeys, okay? One was through sex, okay? And if you practice celibacy, they can't get it through sex, through another human. They can't offer somebody money to do sex magic with you and take your energy. The other way is through sexual rituals, through masturbation of a warlock and a witch. For some of you, they follow you everywhere you go and send people to sit where you're sitting at and to do spell work on you while you're sitting in the place you're at to try to call your energy. Others do sex magic, masturbation magic to try to call your energy. And some of you might have some Asian monkeys that follow your ass around your community, making loud noises, revving up cars and shaking rattlers and doing all kind of stupid shit to try to frighten you, because maybe if I scare you, boo, it will make you release energy. Anything that will make you release that energy, they're weirdos. These archonic spirits are fucking weirdos. So it's through fear, by trying to scare you, frighten you, make loud noises, shoot gunshots, noise campaigns. It's through sex magic from a witch and warlock. It's through direct contact, through sex. It's coming to you on the ethereal plane. You have learned to protect your energy. One, you have no fear, so nobody can access your energy through fear. That's dead. You know you're never alone. You know you're spiritually protected. Number two, sexual access cutoff. Okay. And no one can gain sexual access to you unless you allow it. You understand? And you protect your energy. Three, outside warlocks and witches harnessing your energy through sex magic. It don't fucking work. You are protected. So noise makers, that shit don't scare you. You just think they a bunch of monkeys. So it doesn't, they cannot get your energy. And they have literally tried that. Some of you, they've even tried to make you homeless by getting traders from other countries. Some of these are people, warlocks from Cameroon, West Africa. Some of them are from Senegal and Ivory Coast, West Africa, that they've paid large amounts of money to siphon some of y'all energy. Because there are people that will do anything for money that don't embody empathy and compassion. I'm not picking on our beautiful brothers and sisters from Senegal and from those countries, Ethiopia, Eritrea, and these places. But these are the energies that come up in my readings that are participating in these energy harvesting schemes that they got going on, and helping and aiding these people in getting your divine energy. Okay. So the gist of what I'm saying is Elon Musk and his goons, they don't realize it yet, but they have already walked away. The deal's off the table. This has been something that's been going on for years, and Elon Musk is just pulling his energy back from the contract that he gave somebody to orchestrate getting your energy. Okay. Now, let me just go through this real fast. Okay. So Elon Musk came out this morning. Okay. There's a white woman in the FBI that he was working with. Okay. See, these people, they were trying to orchestrate something wherein you would either be institutionalized in a mental institution, or they were trying to orchestrate something where you get locked up, go to jail. Maybe we can catch you drinking at a bar. Maybe we can slip you something or get you on a DUI. If we can just orchestrate things in your life whereby things would make your finances go down and you'll end up locked up in jail, a mental institution, or homeless, then we'll be able to get your energy. So he was working with someone in the FBI that had people following your ass around, just waiting for you to take a drink somewhere, hoping that you'll go over the limit, hoping that you'll party with somebody, hoping they'd be able to drug you, put something in food at a restaurant that you eat at. But they're all pulling their energy away, because you're like, where are they getting the money to finance this? Elon Musky pool. Okay. So Elon Musky pool, along with this white woman in the FBI, someone's nephew. There's an Australian here. I kept pulling an Australian in the FBI as well. Someone's male platonic friend. Somebody's uncle was involved in this. So it might be your uncle that got this deal from Elon Musk, this contract. Okay. Because whoever you are in your, and everybody in your family ain't divine like you. Whoever you are, it's just you. You understand? You might be the black sheep of your family, but whoever you are divine. Okay. And your energy is divine too, because you've done your shadow work and you're a healed woman. And that's why you possess the source of God's power on earth that these archonic spirits want. This Asian energy represents the scientific groups, that Elon Musk works and collaborates with. Okay. All these co-workers, boss, supervisor. So either way, the point is, these people don't realize that their contract on you is over. And that's why you would have seen, if you watched the news story that I posted on my post, there's a news story in France about a concert that just took place, and a whole bunch of people were pricking people with needles. Those are people that were probably already pointed out, that probably have a similar energy to yours, if not the same, that they're getting ready to try to implement the same program of isolation, of gangstalking, of following you everywhere, of catfishing you and harvesting your energy, that they need more subjects. And it's not a lot of you on this earth with that type of energy you possess, because everybody ain't going through this shit. Okay. It's a specific energy that you possess and maybe a couple thousand more people like you possess, that they go after to implant and to see if they can isolate you and use you as a human battery. I know for me, everywhere I go, I've got my own private coven that follows me everywhere I fucking go. Literally everywhere I fucking go. And they don't give a fuck. They'll pay. If I go to a lecture, they'll pay money to attend the lecture, to sit next to my ass and try to harvest my goddamn womb, try to do spell work. But this is the point. What these people don't realize, this Somalian energy, this could be someone from Somalia or Eritrea, okay? And then Indonesia. These are some of the people that had this contract with Elon Musk. They're the Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and somebody's mother collaborated with these people to do this to you. For some of you, your own mama might have back in the day agreed to some shit like this to isolate you from your family. For somebody, okay? And the point is, some of these people, all of them work together, okay? This Somalian Eritrean energy works at the NSA along with others. These people have government jobs whereby they utilize government resources to surveillance and follow you and to stay on top of you, okay? So say you're a person that likes to attend lectures and you're going to said lecture. What they'll do is they'll already be mirroring your phone, and they already know where you're about to go and what day you're going to go. So they'll already make their plan to put their implants in that fucking lecture sitting around your ass. And it don't got to be a lecture. It could be any fucking where that you go. And these people are going to be doing magic and doing spell work and trying to harvest your womb. And they want me to explain something to you. It's not just spell work they're doing. These people have some kind of device that they're carrying on them that goes hand in hand with the technology of the type of implant that they put inside your body. So if before they were able to, some of you all don't realize that you have that camera in your eye as well, and they surveillance everything you think, everything you say, everything that you do, and this is done through the NSA. They all collaborate and coordinate with each other. There is that they have kitchen witch with a low IQ hoes out here that claim to be high priestesses, but all they know how to do is pop their pussy. They contracted one of these things to orchestrate your gang stalking and people following you around everywhere you go that are trained to do spell work to try to harness your energy. And also some of them do use the computer technology I'm talking about along with the spell work to harness you, so that anywhere you go, no matter where you go, they're able to do it in your home. They're able to follow you to locations that you go to. If you go to the movies, they're going to have somebody sit behind you in the movies to get your energy. Okay, I'm not going to dwell on that any longer. So that's where this Eritrean Somalian energy is coming in, the NSA. There's an Aries Leo Sag. This might be a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only knows how to pop her pussy, but she's not a real high priestess. There is someone's mother was involved in this, and this Indonesian energy as well. These people don't realize they're still sending people to follow you everywhere that you go. They're still following and mirroring your iPhone or your Android to anticipate where you're going to be, where you're going to go, what you're going to do, so that they can find ways to do smear campaigns, lie on you, to scare people about you, tell people you work for the government and you there to make problems for them because they want to keep you isolated. You understand? But what they don't understand is Elon Musk and his group that gave whoever this person is this contract for you specifically. Elon Musk has already pulled it off the table. The deal's off because they gave them plenty of time to deliver your energy, and they're unable to obtain it. So I feel like that's why they did what they did in France. And they're looking for more energies like you on the planet right now. But whoever you are, the shit is off. The people that are still following your ass around and fucking with you, they're unaware and they don't realize that Elon Musk has already made up his mind about whoever you are. He cannot get your energy. Trying to continue to isolate you by following you anywhere you go, and telling the people where you go that you a spy for the government and that you whatever they're saying to try to isolate you, or offer money to people to do spell work or to allow them to do things to you. That shit is a bust. The contract on you is over. They not getting your motherfucking energy, no matter what the fuck they do, no matter how they follow you. And they can't isolate your ass no more either. Now, the other part of this, what I was talking about in my title, is there is another side to this. I want you to understand something. There ain't nothing new under the sun. I don't care if we back in the Bible times, olden days, or in the present day, or if this is back in the day of the Roman Empire. It don't fucking matter. It's the same goddamn souls that you're interacting with over and over and over and over again. And everything that happened to you was divinely orchestrated. And the reason is 2025 is a year of karma. And what you are is a Hierophant energy. And you are literally here to bring karma to certain souls that it's their time now. Sometimes people can carry on for not just generations, but lifetimes with shit that they have not gotten karma for yet. And you think, well, goddamn, karma must not exist because these motherfuckers have been living it up and getting away with shit and nothing happened and they died of death and wealth. They lived their life and enjoyed every fucking thing. Yes. And that's why the fuck in 2025, those same souls are getting karma. Now, they've been doing and conducting things for many lifetimes. But right now, it happens to be the Aquarius age of information, communication, technology that we're in, that they're about to get their karma, regardless of the age that we're in, regardless of what's going on in the world. You are a Hierophant energy. You are a very old soul. You may even be a seer, and you are supposed to deliver karma to certain souls that been on some bullshit that was supposed to balance their dark and light energy and evolve from their south node to their north node. You understand? And some of these ancient souls have not done so, but they have abused knowledge. Some of these are magicians from back in the day. Some of these were Hierophant energies. Some of these were people that were in high positions, like the Garudas. When we talk about in the Buddha tarot, when I'm pulling those cards, a Garuda energy, a spiritual authority that abused power for many, many, many years. And you are here as a Hierophant high priest or high priestess energy to bring them their karma. And the other side to this is how. Whatever happened to you, even if you have an implant in your body and they did all this to you, it was supposed to happen to you. It was supposed to happen to you because Elon Musk and his group of monkeys and the current government and the NSA, FBI, CIA, every single institution that's in place in order to capture people like you, to trap you all, use your energy. It was for a divine purpose. And the divine purpose was for them to follow you everywhere and to offer large amounts of money to the old souls that you're supposed to bring karma to when you test their ass. And you might not have been aware of this in the past, but everybody that you interface with, every group, every old soul that you come to, they are presented with a test. And that test is when you go into somebody's establishment, you are spiritually guided to go and connect with certain people, groups, and places. Those are old souls that you're connected to from past lives. That might be old souls just like you, might have been magicians, the magi back in the day. You understand? Some of these are old magicians from ancient Kemet, right? And they were supposed to reach a certain goal of reaching their north node by now, but they haven't because they don't balance their dark and light energy with empathy and compassion. So when you go to these places, they are presented this offer from these people of a large amount of money. Hey, we got somebody that's coming to your establishment. And look, I know you don't want to get your hands dirty, but it's a large amount of money for this divine feminine if you let us conduct XYZ to harness their energy, or if you do XYZ, XYZ, XYZ. You understand? And for some of you all, there was even a contract put on your head for you to be killed because they couldn't get your energy. They thought they could just sacrifice you and take your energy. And they were trying to line your ass up everywhere you go. Anything you connect with, whether you apply for a job, whether you work somewhere, they offer the people money to line your ass up, and they send people in, right? Because you're a Hierophant, the highest spiritual purpose of you becoming what's really not a victim, because you're doing exactly what you were sent to do. You're testing the spirit of the other old souls to see whether or not they've learned the lesson, whether or not they've been able to balance their dark and light energy, whether or not whether or not they are weak-willed, or whether they're going to stand on business and turn down the offer. And when they turn down the offer, their blessing comes in. You understand? I will bless them that bless you, and I will curse them that curse you. Real shit. You understand? Whoever you are and wherever you go and whoever you interface with, a lot of them are old souls that you have an appointment with on this earth, okay? And when they present them with the offer to either allow them to conduct something to harvest your energy, or to not and turn them down and reject it, even though the people are going to try anyway, and that's not anyone's fault. If they do the right thing and they balance love, empathy, and compassion with their dark energy, if they're not weak-willed and they stand on business, they receive the blessing. You understand? But if that person, which is also a Hierophant energy like you are, you understand? If that person takes the deal and they agree to try, because it's an offer you can't refuse. They put so much money in front of their face, offer them an opportunity. If they take the deal, then they get issued the karma by you. And it's not something I'm issuing you karma. You are walking karma. Do you understand? You are literally walking karma. Some of you have had people that were targeted in this way. You have had exes right now that are suffering. Some of them might be dying. Some of them might be sick right now. A lot of them have had the death of their finances, the death of prosperity and abundance, the death of any future opportunity. Everything in their life is dying for them right now because some of your exes you've dated in the past have accepted this offer. You are literally walking karma, okay? And these are soul ties from past lives of people that were supposed to, at a certain point, wake up. Their soul was supposed to wake up and go through a transformation. So because you're walking karma, when you go into businesses, when you work at a job, when you sit at a lecture, those people are going to be approached by these people that put a contract on your head. And depending on what they do, the decision that they make depends on whether they get the blessing or they get the lesson. You literally are walking karma. They wanted me to tell somebody that. Okay. All right. So moving forward, something has already changed and somebody they're unaware of it. Okay. Friendship in the reverse is talking about the partnership that Elon Musk and his group had given to this this division at the NSA. That specifically, some people at the NSA, they do the regular job because, of course, your tax dollars, they got to do something. But there is a specific group at the NSA that's put on divine people to target your every fucking move. Even if you haven't been chipped, to work hard to get a family member or someone you're dating to set your ass up to be chipped, okay? So they can get your energy. Elon Musk has already made up his decision about whoever you are. He's pulled his deal and contract off the table. But these people are still operating, trying to get your energy because they don't realize he's already made up his mind and walked away from you. They're not going to get their money. They're not going to get paid. So their partnership is over. That Eritrean Somalian energy at the NSA, that Indonesian energy that they were contracting, and a couple of other energies I'm picking up on, their contract is over, null and void. But they were blocking your technology, your laptop, your phone, controlling who could contact you, hacking your phone, mirroring your phone, so that they could GPS track you everywhere you go. And then they had somebody on the ground that they would send your locations to, tell them what you're going to attend, what you're about to do, where you're going to be at. They know all of your moves. They study your patterns. So the person that had feet on the ground was a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only know how to pop her pussy, that thought she was a high priestess, that was working with a warlock that was supposed to harness your energy. They were going to get what is unexpected money, but they're not going to get this money here. Unexpected money is money you didn't fucking work for. It ain't no, it's not inheritance or anything like that. Unexpected money is some money you get in some other kind of way, some side hustle or whatever. It could be like drug money or some shit like that. Okay. Unexpected money or a robbery or something. Whatever this unexpected money is, the money that all these people were going to get for you, they're not going to get anymore. Okay. Somebody is worried about going to prison right now, and it's a kitchen witch energy. This very shallow, superficial feminine that they thought was a high priestess, but she's not. Again, I'm gonna make my t-shirt. There's a difference between a real high priestess and a kitchen witch with a low IQ that only know how to pop her pussy. Okay. She was supposed to be in a marriage and partnership with this warlock, but because he lost a substantial amount of his wealth and money fucking around with her abandoned motherfucking graveyard of a fucking womb, he's lost all his money, and he couldn't harness your energy with her. Told y'all asses about laying down and having sex with women that have low vibrational thinking. They have low vibrational energy. You can't manifest nothing with that. Her greatest idea for manifesting off of your energy was to either try to send him into catfish and try to date you and sleep with you. And if he couldn't do that, to have sex with her and do ritualistic sex magic to try to harness you. And that was all. She don't have any other ideas. And it didn't work for her. Something has changed. It came out twice. Change is here and here. What has changed is whatever they thought that they was going to get off your ass, they not. Elon Musk pulled the deal off the table. That shit is dead. Somebody in your family that wanted to steal something from you, and they thought they could do it because they thought that they would be able to isolate you. And if they couldn't keep you isolated, and if they couldn't harness your energy, they thought that they was going to line your ass up to be killed. And they can't kill your ass either because you never alone. You are highly protected. Okay, your ass ain't never alone. They cannot fucking kill you. Life and death is in the power of the tongue, but it's in the power of your tongue, not theirs. These people don't have no motherfucking power. The fuck? All right. So this was a bust. The whole operation was not successful. The shit is over. It's been going on for a very long time. They don't regret what the fuck they did because they have a reprobate mind. Okay. And judgment is talking about the decision that Elon Musk made, that he pulled the deal off the table. And this kitchen witch with the low IQ has been ghosted now by the warlock that was working with her. There was a West African warlock that come up in my reading from Cameroon, West Africa, that was working with this kitchen witch to harvest your energy. I told y'all some of these countries: Cameroon, Senegal, Ivory Coast, Ethiopia, Eritrea, Kenya. Those are the most prevalent countries Congo, Central Africa, Togo and Benin, Jamaica and Trinidad. This is where, Venezuela, South America, I could keep fucking going. Puerto Ricans, all of them. But those are a lot of there are a lot of warlocks. when I tell you, they got some motherfucking warlocks. I remember years ago, Bobby Hemmett was talking about that shit in a lecture when he was saying, he was like, you don't understand. There's some Sunnis, magic motherfuckers in Senegal, and he was mentioning these countries back in the day that are not allowed in the United States. Right now, they won't allow them motherfuckers in the country because of what they are able to do. Okay? They can't do that shit to you because you a magical motherfucker too, whoever you are. But other people, these motherfuckers can do some magic. I done seen some shit. These motherfuckers, before I police, I'ma tell you, ain't no bullshit. These motherfuckers are some magicking motherfuckers, for magical motherfuckers. Like the Lucky Charms, magically delicious on the cereal box. They are able, through ceremony, to appear in your living room, like in the physical. They are able to do magic and through ceremony appear. They can show themselves and literally feet on the ground appear in your motherfucking living room and try to sexually assault you or get away with it and then disappear and vanish in thin air. Literally, I ain't making that shit up. I'm just telling you, I've seen some shit. These are some magical motherfuckers that might have been banned from the country, North America, or other places because they know how magical these people are. Okay. Now, I'm not talking about them dick sucking Eritreans with the, that sex magic. That's some other shit. That's me clowning and shit. But these are some magical motherfuckers that really can get some shit done for real. Some of these Hierophant energies are not in the upright. And that's just what they do. They can kill you in your sleep. They can just come to you in your sleep. And if you're not spiritually protected and the government want to put a hit on your ass, they just get one of them. We need you to take them out. No problem. And then the bitch have a heart attack sitting at her desk at the bank. And they're like, I don't understand. That woman at the bank, she just fell over and died because somebody asked her to hack somebody's account or do something. And she said no. So they decided just to kill her, and they got one of their warlocks to stop her motherfucking heart. They do it all the time. Trying to tell you. So they got some real warlocks, the government on their team, on their payroll, but they cannot cause death for you. Why? Why can't they cause death for you? Because your ass is a motherfucking Hierophant. That's why. Your ass is a Hierophant just like they are. You understand? You might have some lineage. You might have some Commission lineage from back in the day. You used to run with warlocks in a past life. All the shit they do, you been did. But you're on another path in this life. And no, they cannot take you out. Your spiritual team is connected and they come from somewhere the fuck else. You are divinely protected. Nobody can take your ass out. And that's why Elon Musk has pulled his contract back. So whoever you are, somebody might be still kind of like trying to follow your ass around. I see they stopped. I can see they stopped freezing my reading. So most likely all the parts that I was talking about their ass, they must have already taken out. So it is what the fuck it is. I don't give a fuck. Oh, Haiti. Yeah, Haiti too. All right. What is the energy crown in this read? So if you are experiencing right now, if you're coming out of isolation and you're trying to interface with other organic humans, again, after being isolated by your family and isolated by everybody that took the bribe and took the deal and failed their test and getting karma right now, there's a couple of little witches still running around out here and warlocks that don't know that Elon Musk has already pulled his deal off the table. The contract is off of you, but they don't know that. And that's why they're still making offers to people that might still be following your ass and trying to do little shit to harness your energy, doing spell work around you. Don't worry about that. Just anoint yourself, call your energy back, shut down your chakras, whatever the fuck. It don't matter. You fine. You don't got nothing else to worry about. The contract's off the table. These people are all about to get karma, and they're still running behind you because they're in an illusion. They lack foresight and they lack wisdom. They're wasting their time. They need to be figuring out what the fuck they're gonna do. All right. What are the messages? What is the energy crowding this read right now? Yeah, the Three of Wands reversed. Somebody didn't get what they was expecting. I don't know. That Lovers might have been reversed. That could be Gemini energy, Pisces energies on the table. Or this might be about a partnership that ended with the Lovers here. I feel like this was actually reversed. Somebody lost a marriage, a contract. Marriage represents a contract as well. But the Three of Wands, as you can see, is a man. He's standing on the shore. And he's waiting. He looks like he's waiting for a ship, a boat to come on in. The energy of waiting for something, an expectation, and in reverse, an expectation was not met. So whatever the expectation was met for you, either to get your energy through harvesting or to sacrifice you, that shit is a bust. And somebody has lost their partnership. Somebody that accepted an offer or made an offer. Okay, with that Page of Cups. Somebody that was made this offer, their partnership is over and they were abandoned because the expectation was not met with you. You're still standing and can't nothing touch you again. What is the obstacle right now? The obstacle right now is these people are not realizing that the deal is already off the table. That's the obstacle right now. They reversed an ending following you. That's it. The obstacle right now is they have reversed an ending in this Knight of Wands energy. There's a whole bunch of goofies, okay? If you're in North America and you live in a state and you notice some out-of-state tags following you everywhere you go, I don't know, for somebody, these tags might be from Tennessee. Some of these tags are going to be Alabama tags. And you're going to see it because anywhere you go, you're being followed by these same out-of-state tags from whatever state you live in. Okay, these night energies. Some of them are young people. Okay, some of them are young people. You can't really sell your soul, but you can allow someone access to take over your vessel. Some of these are young people that have joined. They've taken oaths and vows and joined these secret societies and joined these cults and covens, and they travel around in this night energy, following targeted people doing spell work. And that's what they do. And they get paid to do. And they have a lot of entity attachments. I'm going to call them archons, these demonic spirits that are running their vessel because they don't give a fuck if they live or if they die. It's like you can tell them, look, sweetheart, there can be consequences for what you're doing. That's a divine person right there that you following around trying to harness their energy. You could fuck around and die. I mean, even if you did get a drop of their energy, bitch, you would die. You understand? But because the entities that they are possessed with are in the seat of their consciousness, they don't have the foresight or the wisdom to exercise good judgment. So a lot of them, are in cursed bloodlines where they make decisions that lead to early death. People die young a lot of times because they're cursed. They're cursed with the reprobate mind and backwards thinking, where they make decisions and choose life paths to take actions that lead to early death. Okay, just like when David cursed his bloodline in the Bible, because he wanted to fuck Uriah's wife and he had Uriah killed. And the prophet told him, David, you cursed your bloodline. And now the sword will never leave your bloodline. You understand? That all that means is that curse is a mind frame, a certain way of thinking that leads to early death. because you don't make good decisions, because you have broken thinking. You have a reprobate mind. So these little night energies that are following you around, Knight of Wands, they might have different tags from different states, but they're following you around everywhere you go. If you go to a lecture, they're going to follow you to the lecture. They're going to try to create a smear campaign. Oh, this is somebody. They're either going to make them an offer of money or something to either help them do something to you, or they're going to try to do a smear campaign. So everywhere you go, oh, that's a government spy. That's somebody working for the government, XYZ, whatever. So that people will ostracize you and you won't be welcome anywhere that you go. And that's part of how they work in collaboration with the NSA to make sure you stay isolated, isolate your weak ass family members, and to also isolate you in any community you go to or anywhere you go, anyone you interact with. If you work on a job, that's their job. These motherfuckers are still following your ass around everywhere you go. But the thing about it is, the contract's already over. They don't realize it, and they reversed an ending doing this. And somebody can't recover, High Priestess. So right now, somebody can't recover. Something happening. Yeah, these motherfuckers be dying early. Okay. The 9 of Wands reverse. Somebody can't recover from something. So somebody had to release the burden. The 10 of Wands is a heavy burden. Something that was too much to accomplish. It was too stressful. Or somebody slammed the door in their face. Or somebody wasn't cooperating with their ass. Oh, man. I'm laughing because I told y'all, those of you that were being gang stalked in your community with legal squatters, you're going to be seeing a lot of moving trucks pulling up to the places they were squatting. And I'm laughing at this truck coming down my street right now because my neighbor across the street, she don't want to be next to me because she know I know what the fuck they was doing over there to me. Child, I ain't even going into that shit right now. She like, let me get the fuck up out of here. Cause this bitch already know what I did. I know she got a picture in her house of me. Look, somebody can't recover from something right now because you a fucking high priestess. And you're not just a regular fucking high priestess. You a whole fucking Hierophant energy. So let me find out what the fuck they did. Well, I already know what they did. But they can't recover. Tell me more about the situation with this 9 of Wands reverse. Oh, okay. Somebody tried to throw some spell work. Yeah. Somebody tried to throw some spell work at your ass, of course. Or they tried to throw some spell work at somebody that was connected to you. So this might be somebody that could have turned down an offer somewhere that you went. But I feel like somebody might have stood their ground with the 7 of Wands here. The 7 of Wands talks about standing your ground and defending yourself. Okay. A Knight of Cups would be like a friendly person. They're in the upright. Somebody could be a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But somebody stood their ground and somebody threw some spell work at somebody. And now somebody can't recover that somebody threw spell work at. And I don't know, somebody might be in their bed sick right now. What's this 9 of Swords? Tell me about this 9 of Swords, 9 of Wands reverse energy. Somebody had an exchange. The 6 of Pentacles speaks about an equal give and take, an exchange that somebody had with somebody. Okay. But somebody pulled their energy out of something and walked away. So I feel like somebody might have had some kind of exchange with somebody and somebody walked away or they pulled their energy out of something and somebody might have thrown spell work at somebody and that person stood their ground. They defended themselves and now that person can't recover. Somebody had to let something go. Okay. Because somebody got unstuck. They wasn't in a mental imprisonment about something. What's the 9 of Swords? What's the 9 of Swords? The 4 of Wands. Okay, the 4 of Wands might be a relationship. So I don't know if this is an ex of yours. It could be a community. It could be a relationship. It could be somebody in your family. But whoever this person is, whoever this Knight of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio is, they stood their ground against these people and told them that they were not going to do whatever they were asked to do. And they attacked them with spell work. And that person stood their ground and defended themselves, and somebody can't recover from whatever happened. And tell me more about the situation. That's the truth. That's it. The Ace of Swords. That's clarity. That's exactly how it happened. The Five of Cups. Somebody, sadness, despair. Somebody is completely in sadness, despair, depression. Okay. Because did somebody die? Let me find out. Somebody tried somebody. Let me find out somebody. Oh, wow. A kitchen witch with a low IQ that only know how to pop her pussy, or a man. It could be a man or a woman. A man could be a motherfucking kitchen witch with a low IQ too. The Queen of Pentacles reverse. So the Queen of Pentacles reverse is an energy that's very shallow. They're not connected to any intuition. They're just greedy. They're selfish. Okay. They're selfish and they'll do anything for money. The Queen of Pentacles reverse is a financial curse or disaster. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse is somebody that takes gambles in life, risk, stupid ones. They have no intuition at all. They have a very shallow perspective. They don't have a connection to God or spirit. They do not have any foresight, any intuition at all. Okay. So this is one of them dumbass energies here. That's very surface level. They're overly materialistic. Okay. Go ahead and come through, spirit. So it's a Queen of Pentacles reverse. It was a bad idea to invest in this shit. Okay. The Seven of Pentacles. Okay. This is the man sowing his seeds and then looking at the fruit that he got back. But whatever they got back, it wasn't what they was expected at all whatsoever. Uh-huh. Yep, it didn't have the effect on somebody they thought it was going to have. The Ace of Wands reverse. Okay, and tell me a little more about the situation right now. The Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So they didn't get the money or your energy. They didn't get your energy or the money. The Ace of Pentacles. Sorry. Somebody might be getting a new start with the group that they celebrate with. What is the Ace of Pentacles, please and thank you. Somebody was aware. Somebody was aware of what somebody was trying to do. The Ace of Pentacles, this could be actually a blessing. If a person stood their ground, this might represent the blessing that somebody's going to receive of some kind of physical manifestation. Pentacles talk about, you know, physical things that are tangible and physical you can touch. So that it could be an opportunity they want. It could be a large amount of money. It's some kind of blessing that's coming to somebody, but it's a physical blessing, not just like hope and happiness and God's grace. No. Like money or something that they applied for is going to come through, or something they're trying to obtain or do is going to happen for them. A new job. It's the physical manifestation of some either a new start or something that's coming in. It could be the start of a brand new relationship, a brand new job, a business, a large amount of money. It could be anything, land, property, whatever. Somebody might be about to get the physical manifestation of some kind of blessing that was aware about something because they stood their ground in the King of Swords energy. The King of Swords is somebody that knows how to have boundaries, okay? The King of Swords is a person that knows who to have boundaries with, people, places, and things, and who to let their boundary down to. It's somebody that follows the rules, whether they're the spiritual laws and rules or physical ones, okay? It's a rule follower or someone that exacts rules, an enforcer, okay? The Sun, okay? Something was illuminated about a lie, the Page of Swords reverse. The Page of Swords reverse, swords are the air suite, okay? That is Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, okay? That's air, communication. The Page of Swords reverse could be somebody with a sharp tongue that talk a lot of shit, that's dishonest, a liar, manipulative, cutting, cutthroat, okay? Somebody could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, or somebody told a lie about your ass, a straight lie, and something could have got illuminated. Somebody might have either tried to intimidate somebody by talking slick out their mouth, or told some kind of lie about somebody. And it was illuminated. The sun, somebody was able to see straight through somebody bullshit. Okay, the Four of Wands reverse. Somebody could have been put out of a motherfucking house or establishment. The Four of Pentacles reverse. Somebody released something. An Emperor in the reverse that was trying to take a risk. The Emperor in the reverse is a man or a woman. It's Aries energy. But the Emperor in the reverse is a man or a woman that's old enough to know fucking better. Okay, this is somebody older. The Emperor in the reverse is somebody older that didn't get their fucking lessons. Okay, or they didn't complete their cycles in one or more aspects or areas of their character development throughout the years. And their grown ass still is a financial curse or disaster. They still lack foresight and intuition. They have not disciplined their carnal nature yet. The Emperor in the reverse, they lack discipline. They have an out of control ego. They lack practicality. Because of an out of control ego, it causes them to spend money in a careless way. They don't have sexual discipline. They can't control their sexual energy, which leads to making bad decisions as well. They might overly empathize with bad people. They might have an overactive heart chakra and be open to the wrong people, or an underactive heart chakra. They might lack all empathy and compassion. You understand? The Emperor in the reverse is someone that didn't get their lessons, and they a whole big grown ass man or grown ass woman that failed all of their tests. Okay, somebody came and took a risk and a chance to do something to you. Yep, somebody took a risk to come towards you to try to do something to you. This is somebody that had taken action with the King of Wands reverse. This could represent sex. This might be a kitchen witch energy that they were doing sex magic with or something like that. You know, the King of Wands reverse is a man or a woman that leads with sex or their looks. They have low self-esteem, or they try to affect other people's confidence, or they don't have confidence. They feel like the only thing they have to offer is their sexual energy. This would be a man or a woman that the only way they feel like all of their value is in their ability to offer you sex or what they look like. This is the type of person that would wear very revealing clothing all the time, because that's the only way they can capture anyone's attention, because they're not developed mentally. Or it could be someone that tries to dominate and control people's confidence. The wands talk about confidence too, by dominating people through sex. Okay. But that only works on people that are unhealed, that are emotionally codependent to validation, that are not self-assured, self-confident, and have high self-esteem. Okay. The King of Wands reverse, man or woman. So this is somebody that might have been sleeping with somebody and trying to create or cause some kind of an illusion, or they offered somebody sex or something like that, that was trying to get somebody to go along with some kind of an illusion, and to take a risk to do something because a large amount of money was offered. The 10 of Pentacles. Somebody was like, come on, you should do this. I feel like someone was trying to use sexual influence, the sexual prowess, man or woman, to get someone to do something. But somebody remained balanced with this temperance energy. Somebody might have Sagittarius in their chart. Somebody could have Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio in their chart. Somebody could have Gemini in their chart, and Aries, Leo, Sag is what's on my table right now. Yep. And this might have caused fighting or a conflict between two people, because somebody thought that they were going to use their sexual energy to manipulate another person to do something for a large amount of money, to orchestrate something. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Pentacles, this Knight energy, this is Earth energy. Where my Earth signs at? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The planners, my accountants. The ones that like to take their time and carefully plan things. The Knight of Pentacles talks about work, career, job. Okay. In the reverse, it could talk about a plan that was orchestrated. In the reverse, It might be work that it lacks integrity, dishonest work. Okay, somebody tried to orchestrate something with other people to do something to you, but it got illuminated with the sun card. Whatever it was illuminated to somebody that stood their ground and put their boundaries up. So somebody is a very high moral character. Queen of Swords. This could be a man or a woman again in this Swords energy. And it could have caused a fight between two people, and somebody might have pulled their energy back from the other person and been like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not going to do it. So somebody was being influenced by someone they had sex with that, and this, I can't stress to you all enough, and y'all already know this, I know, men and women. It's not just men, okay? Sometime you think if you protect yourself sexually from having casual sex with people, you okay, but people have demons. People, and their demons are aspects of their character that still need to balance their dark and light energy. Okay, your demons, people be like, oh, she fighting demons. Those demons are aspects of your character that wherein you need to balance your dark and light energy. Like in the cartoons, when you have the angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder, those are your demons. You understand? You're fighting yourself. And somebody was fighting demons because they were laying down and having sex with somebody with low vibrational energy. It's not even about just a sexually transmitted disease you can get having casual sex. It's also how you can be influenced by the person you're having sex with, okay? If you're not strong enough. But you shouldn't even be having sex with low vibrational people, period. Because I said before, after you have sex with somebody, you're more subtle to suggestion, okay? You're more susceptible to suggestion. And people can influence how you think. The people that you have sex with can influence how you think if you continually sleep with someone, have sex with them, and spend time with them, even if they're not your girlfriend or your boyfriend. You are spending a little bit of pillow time with them. And if that person has low vibrational energy, that's produced by low vibrational thoughts, wherein they can't balance their dark and light energy. And they're going to project that onto you. And because you're in a vulnerable state after sex, even if it goes against your principles, you might still go along with it because you've just been satisfied and you're in a vulnerable state. Your subconscious mind is open and vulnerable to the power of suggestion. That's how a man can go broke, sleeping with a woman with low vibrational energy produced by low vibrational thoughts. A woman that's unhealed, a woman that's shallow, superficial, a woman that's emotionally codependent to validation because she has low self-esteem. So she spends money out of ego. So she influences you to spend your money out of ego. And she gaslights and manipulates you because you're sleeping with her. Vice versa, same with a woman sleeping with a man that has low vibrational energy that's produced from low vibrational thinking because he's unhealed and haven't done his shadow work. Okay, so there was somebody that was having sex with somebody that has low vibrational thinking and low self-esteem. Okay, that's unhealed, and that person was trying to influence that person because it's a large amount of money on the table to do something against you. And the person they wanted to work with to do this told them no, and they stood their ground and they stood on business and put their boundaries up with that person. So I don't know, somebody might have lost a friendship, or somebody might have had bumped heads with a friend of theirs, and it might have caused conflict between them. But karma is a real thing. So I'm getting like two energies where one person wanted to do something and the other person didn't want to do it. And the person that wanted to go ahead and try to cause someone an imbalance or allow for something to go on, they were being influenced by somebody that influences them with sex. They were, and we talked about being influenced by people with low vibrational thinking and how they can set you up later on down the line because the light is impeded and that light is not flowing through. They're not getting the right communication and the right information. So they lack foresight because their third eye is blocked. And we talked about this with the PPP loans. I told your ass, you know, if you're sleeping with a man or woman that was encouraging your ass to do fraud and apply for a PPP loan when you ain't had no business getting one, yeah, sure you should do it. I want to go to Jamaica. That bitch, man or woman, don't got no fucking foresight. They just jump out there and do anything. They're not thinking about consequences or long term. I told you that PPP loan is like a fucking Snicker bar in jail. Bitch, you better not eat that candy bar. You better leave that shit right there or put it back on your celly's bed. That shit was not free. Neither was those PPP loans. Them PPP loans was not free. You eat that candy bar, you're going to have to pay for that shit later on, bottom up. So whoever that person was, they were sleeping with a woman with low vibrational energy and low vibrational thoughts, you know, or a man. Either way, take it as it resonates. You know, they don't have the foresight to see the karma that could happen as a result down the line. Or whoever you are, you're a Hierophant energy and you're there to bring karma. You understand? You're there to test the soul and test the spirit. And they don't know they could have just fucked up their whole career. They could have fucked up their money a whole year down the line. And they don't see what's down the pike coming to them because of the decision that they might have made. But somebody stood on business. One of these people stood on business and was like, nah, I believe in karma. And I know what can happen as it. Somebody stood on their principles. And what's the most likely outcome at this time? The Two of Cups. Somebody might have had an ego death about something. Make sure y'all can see these cards. The Two of Cups. Somebody might make somebody an offer for something. This is the Tower. Okay, somebody might be about to have a tower because somebody might be getting ready to connect with someone about something. Clarify this Tower with the other deck. Okay. Somebody's not going to move forward with somebody with something. Clarify the Tower. Cutting somebody off. Somebody is cutting somebody off. Somebody, this might be about a job, a career, or something. Somebody feels defeated that tried to do some spell work to manifest something. And so now somebody's cutting somebody off. So they was like, nah, I'm not doing it. Somebody wasn't with it. The Six of Pentacles reverse. It wasn't an equal give and take. Somebody didn't feel the same way about participating in something that somebody else felt about it. Somebody had more integrity than the other person. And somebody's cutting somebody off. Somebody that cannot regulate or control their emotions. Somebody that's not using their intuition at this time. The King of Cups reverse. There was the King of Cups reverse that represents your emotions. That represents being able to regulate your emotions. Someone that's emotionally intelligent, emotionally responsible. The King of Cups reverse is somebody that can't control and regulate their emotions. They act out of emotion. They act out of excitement. Oh, the government is giving away PPP loans, and I'm hopped up on dopamine, thinking about all the shit I'm gonna buy with it. Let's just go ahead and do it off of my emotions. Or somebody that get real angry and explode, that can't control their anger and make a decision out of anger, and it's the wrong fucking decision, and people get hurt and killed or lose their money. Somebody can't regulate their emotions and they act out of impulse and emotion. Somebody is not emotionally responsible. Somebody lacks emotional intelligence. Okay. And they might have reversed an ending with somebody. And now they don't want to work with somebody no more. Somebody could be an Aquarius, or the Star in the reverse. Could be somebody that's not in alignment right now. Right now, somebody might be giving to and receiving from another somebody else. Somebody might be wanting to work with somebody else right now somebody might be collaborating with someone that is in alignment with the star energy. Okay. The star, you have a very bright star, like the emerald tablets say. You know, you are a star connected to a body. Yours, whoever you are, you got like a Michael Jackson star. Okay, you have a very bright star. How you think they found, you know, the one they call Jesus? You know, they found his star before he was even conceived. While they were still picking out the family, you know, that he was going to come through. They already found his star. They know about babies before they even come here. Why you think back in the 60s and 70s, they started in vulnerable communities, ghetto communities, implanting the babies born in these hospitals with these chips. I know Queens General in New York was one of them. They was implanting babies with chips. Oh, yes, they was. A lot of y'all were implanted with certain chips and didn't realize when you were kids, you might have heard a lot of white noise, like between your ears, and didn't know what was going on. It was an outbreak suddenly of schizophrenia and all kind of mental illnesses in some communities. That's not what that shit was. That shit was experimental stages of chips that were placed in a whole bunch of babies in vulnerable communities back in the day. They know, and it's because it was foretold that a child was going to be born, but they misunderstood the fucking prophecy. They looking for a Christ child, but they don't realize it's not one fucking Christ child. It's a coming energy. It's a frequency that's coming through, and all the people that are these Christ energies that are on this frequency are going to shift the atmosphere. A whole bunch of you are this Christ consciousness. They was talking about a certain Christ consciousness coming, and a whole bunch of beings with bright stars that are a part of this Christ consciousness. But they started conducting the same thing Herod conducted in the Bible, according to that story, where, you know, Herod, you know, he was privy to secret society information. And, you know, he found out, you know, that they found the star of a king that was going to be born, you know, a Buddha, a Christ child, a title, you know, an enlightened being that was coming here, that was going to be representing a whole bunch of enlightened beings that are coming right behind him, just like Siddhartha QUAN and a whole bunch of them. Okay, a whole bunch of enlightened beings that were coming. And Herod got jealous and intimidated, like these people are jealous and intimidated of y'all. And Herod ordered all the babies up to 2 years old to be killed in a certain region because he thought, I'm gonna find the baby and I'm gonna kill him. And that's the same thing they did when they started implanting during the time, through their research, that they believed these babies were going to be born. That's when they started planning and chipping a lot of newborn babies in hospitals in vulnerable communities of where they thought these starseed babies were going to come through. You understand? So there have been prophecies, like, not to go too deep into it, but there are a lot of people in North America that come from ancient bloodlines, Cometian bloodlines, and other ones around the Nile. And they migrated to parts of West Africa and lived as refugees in a lot of West African countries where they sold slaves. And they were the first slaves that were brought to the Americas for some of them. So a lot of you all are of that Cometian lineage. A lot of them were driven out of North Africa during the Ottoman Empire when a lot of Arabs invaded North Africa. And that's how they ended up in those West African countries where they initially started that slave trade, chattel slaves. Okay. So a lot of you star energies were targeted in certain communities where you were being born that were vulnerable. And just like Herod had the babies killed, they figured if we can get on top of it and inject as many of these motherfuckers with these chips in their bodies in the early stages of the development of the Neuralink, they would be able to track and find out where this child was going to be born. but it's a whole bunch of y'all. And a lot of you vibrate because your frequency is so high. Anything that they put in your body through vaccinations or anything else, it don't have an effect on you like they thought it would. It does not have the effect on you because you vibrate above whatever signals they send out that are supposed to interact with those chips in your body. You're these Christ energies, okay? So somebody might want to work with or collaborate with you, whoever you are, because you are that Christ energy, okay? Somebody's sad and disappointed in somebody, okay? Somebody could have lost a friendship with somebody, and they're very sad about it. And because a secret came out about what type of time somebody was on, okay? So I feel like somebody lost a friendship with somebody because a secret came out about what type of time they was on, and they were really disappointed. They disappointed that this person was on that type of time, okay? All right, Holy Spirit, what are the messages? Somebody might have a past history of MK Ultra. You need to pray and fast for this. So there might be somebody in someone's energy that might have a past history of MK Ultra. Well, goddamn, I know at least for North America, anybody that went to public school or was indoctrinated in this system probably got some bit of MK Ultra because that shit was in everything. Your nursery rhymes, your school books, the little songs they had your ass singing in church. Let's go. What are the messages? Somebody is financially codependent and they have their back stuck against the wall right now. It's about how they feel about you. Oh, Lord, here we go with this shit again. I hate when this shit come out because don't nobody give a fuck about how you feel about us. We don't care about how you feel about us. You know, people with an entitlement complex to the point of delusion, they take action toward you in your life that don't got shit to do with you because of how they feel about you. How somebody feel about you ain't none of your business. I had to learn. That was a hard lesson for me to learn because I used to be a little sensitive ass. I used to be a real sensitive ass and really give a fuck about how people actually felt about me. Like, did I overactive heart chakra? Did I offend you? I'm sorry. How did I offend you? You just offended me because you're doing better than me. You just offended me because of your intellect. I feel stupid because the shit when you be talking, don't nobody pay me no mind. You offend me because, well, I don't know. Maybe let me try to be quiet. Let me dull myself down. Let me whatever. Child, that was a hard lesson for me to learn. Not to give a fuck about how anybody feel about you. They need to own their own energy. Don't transfer that shit. You know, that shit need to stay over there. Somebody feels some kind of way about you that's financially codependent, with their back stuck against the wall. They might have did something to you. This person might have a past history of MK Ultra, but they did it because of how they feel about you. And now they under judgment in the legal system. Celebration, party, get together. Something could have happened at a celebration, party, or get together. This is about a work relationship. Okay, so somebody might have had a work relationship with somebody that felt a certain kind of way about you. Here we go. Let's talk about it real quick. Clarifies how they feel about you. Clarify, and let me tell you, your biggest haters are your biggest lovers. I promise you. Most people that hate you love the fuck out of you. Most people that hate you love you. I'm telling you. Most of the people that hate you, they love the shit out of you. How do I know? Because they keep on coming back and checking on you. They keep on listening to you. They keep on tuning in, asking people about how you're doing, what you up to. Because if a person didn't love you, I don't give a fuck how much hate they spew about you. They're conflicted within themselves about how they really feel about you and dealing with their true emotion. Because if a person really don't like you, they will not check on you no more. They will not pay attention to you. They will nothing you. You understand? They won't exist. You not gonna exist. Because I don't pay attention to nobody that hate me. You don't exist. I don't know what's going on in your life. Why you not? You understand? If it's somebody that you don't care for, you don't like how they think, you don't like how they look. I don't give a fuck. Whatever it is. Okay, so let me go this way and live my life. You don't exist to me. But when somebody's truly in love with you, anybody, man, woman, whatever, not even romantic love, somebody's infatuated with your ass. They love to hate. That's where the saying comes from. They love to hate. They're gonna keep checking on you. I can't stand this bitch. Let me get in these comments and clown and joke. But you keep coming back. Your ass keep coming back because the truth is how they feel about you. Clarify is how they feel about you. People that hate you the most love you the most, because if they truly hated and disliked you, they would not have anything to do with you. They wouldn't keep up with what's going on in your life, and they would nothing you, like literally nothing you. Clarify is how they feel about you. Let's go. Some people hate you because you're the truth and you mirror who they are directly to them. You might give them the same energy they give you, or you might literally hold a mirror to their ass, or you're too honest holding a mirror. You could be a walking fucking mirror and show people their true self, and people can't handle that sometimes. They don't like it. People get triggered. Let's go. Clarify is how they feel about you. Clarify is how they feel about you. Dishonest and deceptive. Dishonest and deceptive. Unhealed, insecure, may project, unaccountable. Accountability is like kryptonite. Unhealed from childhood verbal abuse. Poor communicator. Clarify is how they feel about you. Love bomb. In love. That's supposed to come out. This a motherfucker in love with you. That's dishonest and deceptive. This could be someone that could have love bombed you. You could love bombing doesn't only take place with people you're dating or married to, or romantic pursuits. You can have a family member love bomb you. You could have a narcissist brother or sister that just wants to stay in your energy to hate on you and to try to cause your demise. And they could love bomb you to bring you back in after you kick them out your energy, just so that they can keep abusing you, mentally manipulating you, gaslighting you. You can be love bombed by a family member. You could have a narcissistic parent that love bombs you to bring you back in so that they could shoot you back down. You understand? You could have a friend that, you know what, I feel like those are backhanded insults. You're giving me backhanded compliments, but you're really insulting me. No, I'm not. I promise I'm not. And all right, I'm gonna let you come around again. And then they do the same shit again and gaslight you. No, I wasn't insulting you. I was saying you look nice in that dress. People like the way your roles hang out. You should be yourself. You can be love bombed by anybody. Oh, I just started buffering. Am I still buffering right now? Am I still buffering right now? Okay, thank you. It's how they feel about you. It's how they feel about you. Clarify. It's how they feel about you. Okay. Vulnerable and naive. So this person is dishonest and deceptive. This is the type of person that will love bomb you so they can get back in your energy and have some kind of narcissistic cycling going on. It's called the sweet and mean cycle. Anybody that has healed from an extreme narcissistic family dynamic from childhood is familiar with every goddamn narcissistic term there is. It's called sweet and mean cycles. Okay. It's what narcissists do. They abuse you, whether physically, mentally, emotionally, verbally. And then when you finally cut them out of your energy and they can't access you no more, they know the only way to get you back is to love bomb you with being nice and sweet and trying to appear as though they did something to change. I'm in therapy or whatever. And then once they get you comfortable, then they take your energy again by implementing the same form of abuse that they did before. It's called a sweet and mean cycle. And they do it over and over and over and over and over again before you realize they're playing a game with you. No, I've really changed. One of narcissists' biggest tools of manipulation is the ability, especially if you're dealing with an emotionally intelligent vampire, is the ability to apologize and to know how to apologize very good and to do something nice for you. Could be a family member, anybody. You know, they really know how to put them words together and give a heartfelt, genuine apology, look you in your eye, hold your hand. If I hurt you, I am truly sorry, you know, and that's how you enact a sweet, mean cycle. You give a heartfelt apology. I had no idea I was doing that to you. They're good at it because they're a sick, twisted individual. So they really, really know how to get to your heart, you know, when they want to convince you to allow them back in so that they can wait for the perfect moment to get that energy again from you. I had to learn about that with my own mother. We have family members that have had demon attachments and possessions throughout some of our lives. It's called a sweet and mean cycle. Okay. So whoever this person is, they love bomb you, or they have in the past. They're very dishonest and deceptive. They are unhealed because of some kind of verbal abuse that they went through in their childhood. They're a very poor communicator. This person is very unhealed. They're insecure, and they may project without accountability. So this person, they project a lot, but they're projecting their own wounds, but they don't take accountability. It's like kryptonite to them, and they might even be vulnerable and naive. So whoever this energy is, it's one of them. Don't take accountability. They're unable to process accountability at this point in their life. They're under judgment in the legal system, though. Okay, so this is the kind of person that will try to find a way to explain to you why they abused you, or why they committed fraud, or why they stole from you, or why they did what they'll find. Instead of apologizing, they might find a way to justify it. Well, you had offended me. You understand? They're the type that you have offended me. You understand? When you did this. And it's really a projection of their own insecurities, but they'll twist it to make it your fault. You made me feel left out when you didn't invite me to your baby shower. You made me feel left out when you had a cookout or you had a gathering and I wasn't invited by you. Well, you know, I didn't invite you because you're always negative and you're projecting a lot of negative energy, and you insulted me and you insulted my guests. And you were real disrespectful. You always calling people names and body shaming people and being disrespectful. And that's the reason that they already know all that shit. They know they a nasty motherfucker. Whoever this person is, they already know how nasty they are, and they project that nasty energy toward people. They know why you didn't invite them, but they're trying to use that to justify why they did to you. You don't have these type of conversations with whoever this individual is. These are not people that you try to understand their logic or their mind, because there is no logic. They're people that lack accountability, that just know how to do a lot of mental gymnastics. Okay. These are people that know how to do mental gymnastics to explain why they did what they did to you, to escape accountability. So they come up with how you offended them and they was getting you back because you made them feel some kind of way. When they make everything your fault. They know how to twist everything around. And even when they steal from you or attack you or set you up, it's somehow your fault because you offended them. And you know you've never done anything to these type of energies, but they have to find a way to accuse you of doing something to justify what they did to you. So it's got to be something in the emotional realm. You offended me by not letting me come over your house. You offended me by not taking my phone calls, knowing goddamn well you cut them off because they're a negative energy. They're karmic. All right. So what's going on with this person under judgment in the legal system? what is going on with this individual that's under judgment in the legal. So this is someone of a lower vibration. Okay. They might, some of us are born because of who our soul is on a much higher vibration than others. Okay. And others are born on a lower frequency. And they might be a younger soul. So where MK Ultra programming might affect one person that was subjected to it, it won't affect another person. I'll give you a perfect example. You can have siblings, brothers and sisters, and all of y'all might have went to school together, and all of y'all might have been subjected to different types of operations where MK Ultra was implemented through the educational system and through your community and through what you saw on TV, all the programming and everything. But your sibling ended up falling deep into the MK Ultra programming, but you didn't. You are more conscious and you're aware because you are a completely different soul. Of course, you came through a blood family to get your lessons, but that's, your family is an illusion. They're completely different than you are. And they're a younger soul than you are. You might be a very old soul that's come back. Your sibling might be a younger soul of somebody else. And they might be on a lower vibration. So while they felt susceptible to the MK Ultra programming, you've already always been awakened. Like you could see straight through every illusion. It didn't work on your mind, but it worked on your brother's mind or your sister's mind. Okay. So whoever this person is, they're under judgment in the legal system, and they're financially codependent. And right now they have their back stuck against the wall. Somebody might have Virgo in their chart, or they could be some kind of hermit energy that didn't get their wish fulfillment. And right now they feel backstabbed and betrayed. And that's the Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Somebody could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and somebody could have Virgo in their chart as well. Okay, this could be a teacher, a Virgo. This could be somebody that might be a researcher, a scientist. Somebody could study and research things. Somebody could read a lot of books or whatever the case may be. Somebody didn't get what they wanted, and now they feel backstabbed and betrayed because they're under judgment in the legal system because something has come to a complete death and ending. Scorpio energy here. Okay, so something came to a complete death ending for somebody. And clarify, tell me what their obstacle is right now. Somebody might have spoke the truth about something, or some information could have even come out. The Page of Swords with the Hermit could be actually talking about some information that's coming out. Some research information that could be out in the open now. What's their obstacle? Whoever this person is. Their obstacle is they're unable to move forward with something that they were doing. And you're about to get justice for something. Whoever you are, something's about to be balanced out for you, and you're about to get justice for something. Okay, the Ten of Pentacles reverse. This might have something to do with finances. It could have something to do with real estate. It could have something to do with stocks, bonds. It has something to do with something of value, great value. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. So somebody's under judgment in the legal system. Something's about to be balanced out for you. Okay, there's an Emperor energy here. Clarify the Emperor. Somebody's very sad. The Emperor does embody Aries energy, but somebody's very sad right now about something. What's going on? What's this person's obstacle? What is this person's obstacle? God damn, these cards jump. Oh, their obstacle is somebody standing on business. Their obstacle is this night energy. Okay. Whoever this Knight energy is. The Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's not working with them. Okay. This Pisces energy, Gemini energy on the table doesn't mean it has to be their sign. Somebody's not working with somebody. Somebody's not working with somebody. Someone's partnership is over. This Aries or Emperor energy, they're not working with somebody anymore or a group anymore because this is about a work relationship. Somebody might be in jail or going to jail with that Nine of Swords there, or they're in a mental imprisonment about avoiding a tower because somebody might be coming towards somebody very quickly. Okay. And somebody is having trouble controlling their emotions right now. That's why they reversed an ending, trying to do something destructive and reckless to you. The Three of Cups reversed, but right now, I feel like their whole group has been broken up or something like that. Okay. So somebody, this is not about love connection or anything like that. There's somebody here that wants to come to you and reach out to you, like in a friendly way. The Knight of Cups is like a friendly type energy. Okay. I feel like this Emperor wants to connect to you in a friendly way. He could have Aries and a Pisces placement in his chart. Okay. He might be coming towards you. He's in a mental imprisonment, or someone's in a mental imprisonment because somebody, he broke up with someone, or he ended a business partnership with somebody. And this is Gemini energy, the Lovers. Okay. And somebody was afraid about this person coming toward you. This could be a woman or a man. And this is an older person coming toward you. But the person that they had some kind of partnership with was in a mental imprisonment about them coming towards you. Okay. That might be whoever this person is that came for you. They are the person that was stuck in this financially codependent relationship with this person, with their back against the wall. And they're under judgment in the legal system because of something illegal that they did. Okay. Maybe they were celebrating and partying together at one point. They had a work relationship. Maybe they had a work-love relationship with each other. And this person's worried about their money. The Ten of Pentacles reverse. This is the person that can't regulate their emotions, that doesn't want this person to come towards you and to connect with you on a friendly basis. Okay. That wants to, so whoever this person is that they're walking away from, they reversed an ending trying to come towards you to hurt you, harm you in some kind of way. The Knight of Wands reverse is someone in some very destructive, reckless energy. This person did something very destructive and reckless because they're worried about somebody coming towards you to befriend you. It's not even about a relationship or anything. They're worried about somebody coming towards you because they did something illegal, and this person is going to tell you about it. This person's going to tell you what this person did against you that was illegal, and now they're having a fit. So they did something destructive. What is this Knight of Wands reverse? What did this person do? They might have something may have gotten illuminated. Somebody was trying to do something in secret. Okay, the Moon card is something that's hidden in the reverse. Something's no longer hidden. Somebody might have tried to do something at nighttime or do something that was hidden. Somebody could have come towards you in a vehicle, in a car, or this might be Cancer energy. Somebody was aware. Okay. So there's somebody here that was aware of what somebody was trying to do. Somebody could have Cancer in their chart, or Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Somebody tried to do something in the dark or secretly. And there was somebody that was aware of what they were coming to do around your home, in your community. Yes, the King of Wands reverse. This could be a woman or a man. This person came to your home. This might have been over the weekend. Somebody came to your home to do something to you. Somebody came to your home, okay, to throw spell work at you. Okay, but it didn't have any effect on you. They didn't get what they were expecting. Yeah, somebody might have come with maybe 2 or 3 others to do spell work. outside your home, and people are like, "Oh, that's nothing. Drive-by spell work, whatever." To people that are not spiritually protected, people can die. People do die from spell work. It is actually very serious business. This spell work is very, very serious business. Uh, I'm gonna tell y'all, when people are targeting you for whatever, like, if you're a truly divine person, if you're a truly divine person and you were genuinely targeted for isolation, or people were trying to find a way to trap you so people could put you in a vulnerable situation where you could be energy harvested from, uh, do spell work to make you homeless, do spell work on your finances, um, you know, try to set you up to get in a car accident, try to set you up to go to jail or get in a mental institution. If you're a person that was targeted, like a lot of the targeting I talk about, they want to, they don't want you being around other people. This weekend, when I was going uh, to the Stone Mountain mountain climb that Brother Rich and a lot of other very prolific people were going to. Child, y'all know about my situation with these people that keep trying to intimidate me, isolate me, follow me. And I'm not intimidated by any of them. They could all kiss the inside of my asshole. But, child, do you know them fools came to my home and they flipped all of my patio furniture in the front and back of my house and threw that shit like out in the rain and shit. Uh, and I was like, I'll just fix it when I come back, whatever. It's fine. They do shit. They had my Mexican neighbors at one point putting death oil in front of my door. And I was supposed to step on the oil, and I was supposed to die from the spell work or whatever. Child, when I tell you, that, to me, they goofy. But it's so funny. Even after that, when I came back from Stone Mountain, since I didn't react to them throwing my patio furniture all over the place and all the shit they did, so my cushions would get wet and all that, they took, I don't have no fucking mice or rats, period. Do you know they took a fucking rat and they hung it on my front porch and hung it there? They were trying to see if they could get one of my cats to bring it into my house or something like that. They were trying, it was probably a pregnant rat too at that. I've never ever had a mouse or a rat in my house, period. None at all. My cats even know I don't want animals in my house, but they bring birds anyway. Maybe what's the thing called? A chipmunk. I've had a chipmunk that my cats have brought in. But they literally took a rat and they hung it right in front of where I come in my front door, because they were trying to drain me. They wanted to frighten and scare me and drain me. And they were hoping my cats would grab it and bring it in my house or do something to me. And I saw that shit and I was like, all right, I'll deal with this shit later. Fuck it. That shit ain't moving. And I just made sure I locked my doors and everything or whatever. I said, I'll deal with that later. I'll pay my lawn guy a couple of extra dollars to get that shit because I'm not touching it, number one, or whatever. Child, do you know, later I went out to the store and when I came back, somebody, when they saw that whatever they tried to do, whatever they were trying to do, it didn't work. They came back and took the rat and they left because they were worried about me like reporting the shit, because you could tell they hung it. You could tell what they did. What they do is, I have a camera in front of my door, but like I said, anything that's hooked up through technology can be infiltrated. And when they do things to me around my home, they knock my camera out, not physically with a signal. They literally knock my camera out. I'm buffering right now, Diane. Okay. Am I still buffering, Diane? Yeah, they do all kind of shit. They do all kind of stupid, and I told y'all about the goofy shit with the noise makers, how they, when you are truly a divine being, and these weirdo mankind type energies, these apes, planet, it's like living in a fucking jungle, planet of the apes. They found real organic humans and found out you have magic inside of you. And they heard that if they can scare you or frighten you, they can do spell work real quick and drain your energy. So their goofy monkey asses, they do all kind of goofy shit. Put an alligator on your front lawn, or I guess if you in Florida, hang a rat from your front thing, put a snake, all kind of stupid shit. And it's supposed to frighten you, to drain you, because this is the capacity of an animal monkey ass mind. This is as creative as they can get. If they can't get you to fuck nobody and they can't catfish you, they start coming up with even dumber ideas. You understand? Because they have a low IQ. So they resort to like Looney Tune, cartoonish tactics to try to see if they could shake the energy out of you. And it's goofy. It's really fucking goofy. And you like, none of y'all will do this shit in front of my ass. And I know you won't, because you're going to get a bullet in your ass. Because I'm not, I live in a state that has the gun laws it has for a reason. It's a reason that I moved where I moved, because I like the gun laws here. That's why the fuck I moved where I moved at, because I like the gun laws, okay? And they so fucking goofy. These monkeys are so fucking goofy, around us humans. You understand? And they get to that fucking monkey business of setting fucking traps and shit. I know I can dream how I'm going, and even the bucket that they fucking carried the rat to my house in, he left by my mailbox. It's just so fucking stupid. I know how to scare black girl. I'm gonna scare her, and you do this spell work, and then we'll get the money. Before it's all over, somebody gonna get a bullet in their ass. Whoever you are, somebody came to wherever you live at, the Four Wands, okay, your community, but they were throwing spell work at you. Yeah, they do drive-by spell work. Sometimes they'll come at between the hours of like 2 and 4 o'clock in the morning for some of you all, and they'll park outside your house, or if you have a gangstalking neighborhood, they'll park in one of your neighbor's driveways. They'll park in a parking space, because sometimes they feel like if they are physically within closer proximity to you, they feel like the spell work will be more effective on you. So somebody came to wherever you live at, King of Wands reverse, woman or man. They threw some spell work at you with a few others, but of course it didn't have any effect on you, because you are divine. And they out of their monkey ass minds. What they did to me was they were trying to punish me for going out and connecting with other organic humans on the planet, because that's what's being discouraged here. What's being discouraged is for humans, especially master manifestors of a high vibration, organically connecting with others in person, because they know what happens when your energy comes together and you all are of a very high vibrational frequency, and you all think of the reality that you want to manifest, and all of you put your minds together and your energy together. They know that, and they wanted to punish me for attending something. So like, we gonna fuck your house up. They do this shit to me all the time. Child, I done got used to this shit, and I just fucking, I do you. I don't give a fuck what y'all do. Y'all gonna get the karma. I don't give a fuck. But I better not catch your ass. I know that. So somebody tried to create an illusion. The Empress in a reverse. This is an older man or an older woman. They can be any sign. I'm getting feminine energy. There's an older woman that wanted to create an illusion with someone might be an Aquarius as well. They wanted to try to create some kind of an illusion and do spell work to see if they could at least drain you or take you out or whatever. The Page of Cups reverse. Somebody might have been trying to emotionally manipulate and gas somebody to help hold you back with the Four of Pentacles reverse. But again, they still didn't get their wish fulfillment, and they never will. Okay, I'm already on 2 hours. I'm going to have to cut this short. What's this celebration, get together, party energy? Clarify celebration, party, get together. Did you go to a party or something, or a celebration? Because these people are weird. They're going to great lengths to stop a lot of you all that are very divine from interacting with other people that have the same energy as you. That's how powerful they know you are. That's how powerful they know your thoughts are. That's how powerful they know what's in your subconscious mind is. They know you have the ability to manifest the reality that you want, especially if you come together with other people that have the same type of energy as you. It's the collective thought process. Whatever reality you all project, when you bring your energy together, is the reality that's going to actually manifest, because they don't have no fucking power. I'm telling you, they're going to try to come up with some laws to stop public gatherings in the future. I promise you, they're going to try to come up with some kind of laws to prevent and stop public gatherings of certain people coming together, because they know what happens when you come together organically, physical interaction. They are going to encourage every interaction you have with people to mostly be online. No, you can video conference. Look, we made it so that you can get into virtual reality and you can meet in a meeting room and put an avatar in there. Bitch, fuck you. I want to be around humans. You understand that virtual reality shit? You know, they really, really only want you interfacing with people on the computer. You need to come together more in public spaces, or in earthly spaces, nature spaces, and you need to connect more with other organic humans. It's so needed, way more than what we've been doing. Celebration, party, get together. What is the celebration, party, get together energy? All right, the 3 of Cups. Somebody didn't get what they wanted. This doesn't have to be a party. This could just be just going out over the weekend. You could have went out to eat, restaurant, anything, club, restaurant, bar, whatever. Whenever you did whatever you did in your leisure time, whoever you are, somebody didn't get what they wanted. Somebody tried to call the tower. Somebody might have Cancer in their chart. Somebody might have been trying to call the tower. Oh, and they made somebody an offer. Okay, so there might be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Somebody might have both Cancer and Pisces in their chart. Somebody made somebody an offer to do something when you went out over the weekend or last week. I feel like this might have been over the weekend. Somebody made somebody an offer to take action, to do something to you, and they got bad karma, and now they're releasing the burden. Okay, so while you were out, somebody gave somebody, made somebody an offer, possibly of money, to take action and do something, but instead they got bad karma, and they released the burden. That Wheel of Fortune reversed. This could have been an Aquarius or a Cancer energy. Yeah, they orchestrated something with other people, expecting some kind of outcome, and they were waiting to see the results. What is the Ace of Wands? What, were they waiting for you to have sex or something? Sometimes the Ace of Wands could be talking about the phallus. This could talk about sex. What's the Ace of Wands? Clarify the Ace of Wands. Somebody couldn't plan something. Yeah, somebody was trying to drain you. with the Eight of Pentacles here, reverse. Somebody was going to try to drain you. How were they going to drain you? An Emperor in the reverse. So there might have been an older man or an older woman that you might have interacted with over the weekend or last week. The Emperor reverse. I don't know if you had a conversation with somebody. I don't know if you went on a date, but somebody was going to try to drain your energy. Okay. The Hermit reverse. This might be someone that might be going through something right now. The Hermit reverse is someone that might be depressed. This might be somebody that might be dealing with some depression, self-loathing type attitude. They might feel isolated right now, and they're not getting their wish fulfillment in life. So somebody might have offered somebody, an older man or older woman, money to try to drain you. Okay, but it was a bad investment. King of Pentacles reverse. It's someone very shallow. Okay, so this is a very shallow energy that they wanted to drain you. Somebody might be a Capricorn, or they might have Capricorn in their chart, sun, moon, or rising. Someone felt powerless because you're not financially codependent. You're single, but you're single and you're not financially codependent, which means you don't need nobody for nothing. Oh, okay. So somebody thought that they would be able to offer you some assistance in some kind of a way, and you would be open to them sexually. Whoever you are, you're independent financially, and you don't accept money or anything. You don't accept assistance from anybody. You're very independent. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody that could get it for themselves, or you could pay for yourself. And if it's something you can't afford, you just go without. You fine, but you know how to get it because you're abundant. So because you're single and you're not codependent, the person was powerless. So maybe this is somebody that's used to being able to offer women or men money or help, and then they're able to get their energy or manipulate them into sex. And maybe they do it with people that are financially codependent or greedy and willing to do anything for money. The Nine of Pentacles is somebody that don't move for money. They move for their own money, but they don't move for somebody else's money. Child, we about to have a tornado. Child, we is about to have a tornado. All right, give me a final message. Let me close this out. All right, so that's just to let somebody know over the weekend, there was somebody that saw how independent that you were, and they realized they wouldn't be able to game you. That's all that was. All right, give me a final message, Holy Spirit, so I can close this out. Somebody's not working with somebody no more. A kitchen witch with a low IQ that only know how to pop her pussy. Is a King of Wands. This person is not, someone could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody's not working with someone any longer. Something's over. Somebody might just be career focused right now. The Moon card. Somebody could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. They're trying to, someone is just career focused right now, and they're trying to get their ducks in a row. Final message. The card then fell on it. Okay. Somebody might be in the energy of wanting to reverse and ending with somebody. Somebody might be in the energy of wanting to. Okay. I said that someone might have been a Cancer that was coming towards you. That's actually the clarifying for me. This has something to do with your car for somebody. That Chariot energy that I just pulled, they just told me that's, I mean, they could have Cancer in their chart, but it doesn't have to be. The Chariot is Cancer energy, but that's not what they just told me. That Chariot represents a car. They were telling me somebody's plan was to do something to your car where you might like need to change your tire, or your car was going to stop because of some magic they did or something like that. Somebody was going to try to cause something to happen to your vehicle this weekend, and you might be someone that's like isolated. You might not like have a lot of people that you can call on for help. And they sent somebody toward you that you might have recently met, that they thought if they did something to your car, since you don't have anybody else to call on, you would call on this person. And then that would cause some kind of, that would be the catalyst for some kind of interaction to happen between you and that person, whereby they would get or gain some kind of sexual access to you. But that didn't happen. And I don't think that would happen. Whoever you are, the Nine of Pentacles, if something happened to your car, you're going to get that bitch towed to the mechanic or towed to your home. Okay, whoever you are. Okay, but that's what I'm getting with the Chariot. I don't think this person has heavy Cancer in their chart that came toward you this weekend. This is someone that was supposed to connect to you. This is after they isolated whoever you are. Okay, being that they know that you don't talk to nobody because they watch your phone, because they mirror your phone and try to control all your interactions. They know that you don't talk to anybody. So therefore, they felt like, and I feel like I'm talking to a woman, they felt like if you ran into somebody or met somebody, especially if you're coming out of isolation, if something happened to your vehicle while you're out and about and you don't have anybody else that you talk to at this time, that you would reach out to the one person you talk to or something like that. And that would be the catalyst to open you up to being drained by somebody. And that was the plan that they had here. But yeah, it didn't happen the way they thought it was going to happen at all. A lot of you don't realize, you know, they actually can do spell work to cause your vehicle to have problems and to shut down. If I told you some of the stuff that they are able to do with some of y'all divine energy, you would think I'm sitting up here just talking out the side of my neck and I say anything. But you just don't know how magical and how powerful your energy actually is. Your energy can do some very amazing things. Okay. And why wouldn't it? Why wouldn't? Why wouldn't it? It's God's power on earth. It is literally the source of God's power on earth. Elon Musk ain't out here spending billions of fucking dollars on your ass to literally put you into a prison, make you a prisoner in your own community because you don't have nothing to offer. You understand? A thief don't rob no empty ass house. What you have to offer is great. What you have to offer is priceless. You can't even put a price on what you have to offer. All right, give me a final message. Yeah, somebody was in their thoughts about reversing and ending, and they felt burdened and they were being childish in making somebody an offer to do this, and they're unable to move forward in their own life right now because they invested poorly in all these low vibrational activities to try to get your energy. It's so weird. They invested in all of this shit to get your energy. Let's go. Final message. Holy Spirit. Ew. Anything but come to you directly and just be honest. These idiots will do anything but just be honest and just be straightforward. Okay. Right now, a kitchen witch, man or woman with a low IQ that only know how to pop his pussy or pop her pussy is completely backstabbed and betrayed. It's over for them. They were the feet on the ground person. This was the person that was to orchestrate all of the little night energies that would follow you on foot, follow you to venues, follow you to the grocery store, follow you to the movies, follow you to the park. Anywhere you go, those are the little foot soldiers. That's what this King of Wands was responsible for. Those night energies that were following you on the ground, while those other energies at the NSA we're giving them your locations and telling them what you're going to do next. Okay, but this is fair, and this is karma, and this is balance. You're about to get your justice. Your life is being balanced out now, and things have come to a complete end for this kitchen witch energy. Okay. All right. One final card, Holy Spirit, and we're going to end it right there. Okay. There's an Aquarius still out there on the loose, being reckless, looking for anybody that will be willing to listen to their ass and have be open to giving and receiving from them. And they still out there. So there's an Aquarius still out there running around right now in this Knight of Wands reverse energy, looking for anybody that will take an offer from them, anybody that will give and receive to them. We ain't worried about that Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. They can keep on trying. All right, so that is the end of the reading. I am Kuan Yin, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and proceed with this Monday morning prayer. Anybody that wants to be a part of it, you're welcome to stay. I show gratitude for my collective of the highest vibration of love. I show gratitude for favor and for protection over my life. I show gratitude for complete restoration financially, emotionally, energetically, and spiritually. I show gratitude right now for earth, wind, and fire, both the group and the elements. I show gratitude right now to the Most High God, Yeshua, Iyao. I show gratitude to Christ, Jehovah. I show gratitude for each and every planet with its unique energies that get our prayer requests and affirmations granted. O Holy One, the Moon, Lavana, Nana, who sits at the head of Mercury, Koke, Anki, Venus, Enene, Noge, the Sun, Utu, Shamish, Mars, Madim, Gugiana, Jupiter, Enlil, Zadik, Saturn, Shabata, Nanerta. Right now, I decree and declare, the sun will not smite me by day, nor the moon by night. I now take authority over every witchcraft attack being sent toward me by sun and by moon. Let it burst into flames and fall to the ground and scatter. I shall prosper and be in good health. Every pre-witchcraft attack, let it be cut off and diminished by fire right now. Every witchcraft attack going on in my life right now and in this environment right now, let its power be banished and destroyed by my authority in Christ. I cancel every dark, evil projection into my life and environment right now. Let every force of darkness get and flee from my home and environment. Rakadabri. Catch fire in the name of Yahweh or Yeshua. Witchcraft powers sponsoring repeated problems and attacks shall not come to pass, neither shall it stand. Catch fire every waster of my time assigned to waste my life and time. Catch fire and scatter right now every projection of witchcraft over my health and energy. Scatter by fire right now. Right now, I command peace, strength, and tranquility throughout this day. Mote it be ashe. I now close all portals and sever all energetic cords that no longer serve me, and fully reclaim my divine power, sovereignty, and light. May the blessings be. By the light of the eternal flame, I release all ties that bring me pain. From hex, from bind, from spell and chain, I reclaim my power, whole and sane. Through ancestral lines, I now ascend. All wounds and shadows I transcend. No force can hold, no bind can stay. I walk in light, I clear my way. With sovereign will, my soul is free, protected by divine decree, by earth, by fire, by air, by sea. I am whole, I am pure, I am free. May the blessings be. Mote it be, so shall it be. Ashe. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Y'all had a good weekend. Empress High Priestess, Alexis Daniel, Planet Brad, some new people up in here, Firestar, Keshir Rosales, Rosalie, I apologize, I can read, Just N, and some new names up in here. Welcome. Hey, Jessica B. Hey, Diane Garrison. Hey, Kylie. Welcome. Did y'all have a good weekend? Child, summer here. Child, I'm telling you, it's that type of heat that we've been having lately. You know, that heat, that damn the energy harvesting. The sun is the energy harvester now. I'm telling you, let me tell you, just going for a walk, y'all make sure y'all are drinking water throughout the day. I'm telling you, just walking in that heat that we've been out here in, that is like energy harvesting. That if you don't drink enough water, even if you do drink the water, it's like knock you out. It'll literally knock your ass out and have you sleeping for 2 damn days. It's so hot out there. Y'all make sure, hey, Rainbow Warrior 333. Hey, Angelina, Afterlife. Hey, Diane Garrison. What's going on? I'm telling you, it's been so hot out there. Let me tell you, after my little Stone Mountain climb, and you know, Stone Mountain Park, that's my park. It belonged to me. I got like 5 years worth of parking stickers on the shield of my damn car. I'm talking about the season pass, so I don't gotta pay for parking. That's my park. Child, yeah. I was hiding from the sun. I'm trying to tell. I'm over here hollering about the sun, Utu Shamish. Damn the sun right now. Damn that. My energy, when I tell you, it's like you go in the sun, you get your vitamin D, and you get charged up. But it's almost like a reverse effect if you stay in the sun for too long. You know, when it reaches a certain level of heat, it's almost like after you've gotten the vitamin D and the energy that you need, it's almost like plugging in a cell phone and leaving it in so long that the energy go back out of it. After you charge up in the sun, you got to get out the sun and get you some rest because it can have a reverse effect and actually drain all your energy too, believe it or not. I mean, don't get me wrong. I went out there. The sun feels good when you're absorbing all that vitamin D. It's just a really high vibrational, really good feeling, you know, like drinking water or something when you're thirsty, only you can feel it being absorbed, you know, in your skin, right? But that type of heat right there, I don't know. Y'all, I love y'all. I'm Quan Yin. I have no cut cards tarot. I need to eat some breakfast. I will be back in a little while.